Hey everybody, welcome to this video. So I want to talk to you guys about something that's very important, and it's going to be like the number one thing that's going to be the difference between you making money online and not making money, okay? And that's split testing, okay? So you got to send a lot of traffic, a lot of volume, look at your data. Everything in this module that I've been talking about is different services and tools. It's kind of like techie kind of side of stuff, but it's so important, okay? You got to gather that intelligence, that surveillance, the data, everything about your website, your whole marketing funnel, and find out what your visitors are doing and just improve on it, okay? The only way that you're going to improve on it and make things better and make more money is by split testing, okay? What I mean by that is taking two identical things and competing them against each other, okay? So you could take one landing page, make a duplicate landing page, but change something slightly on each one. It could be, the call to action button, it could be the different headline. And here we are at a site called Visual Website Optimizer. This is like one service that you could use. There's a ton of them online, but if you could come here and you could get a better idea of some of the stuff that they offer. So here's an example of how it works. Okay, so this is the original page and this is the modified page. As you can see, the original page has the column on the left hand side, and they went ahead and moved it to the right hand side on the modified page. If you take a look, this one has 21% conversion rate and this one has a 52% conversion rate, which is more than double, all because they just moved the column from the left side of the original page to the right side. Okay, so a lot of people will, and that I speak to and I deal with every single day, who ask me for help, they're like, man, I'm running a landing page. So let's say for example the original landing page, and they're like, okay, I'm getting a 35% click-through rate, but I can't make things work. I can't get a higher click-through rate. I can't make things convert better. Overall, I'm just losing money. The problem is they're not split testing. They're not trying different things, okay? So you got to be able to try different call to action buttons, different colors, different headlines. It could be a different font. It could be a different font size. It could be a different format, like in this example, how they move from the left-hand column to the right-hand column. It's something so little sometimes that could be the difference between a 21% conversion rate or a 52% conversion rate. And that is a huge difference in the long run, okay? So this is just like a drastic example on this site. But for the my personal experience, let's say you're getting a 10% conversion rate using a landing page. Modifying something just very simple, like maybe the image, the call to action button, the font, the layout, anything, just testing one little thing could be the difference between a lifetime conversion rate of 10% or a lifetime conversion rate of 13%. Okay, now that little 3% might not sound like a lot, but that could be the difference between making money, making a lot of money, or just losing money or breaking even. Okay, that little 3% could be the thing that gets you there. Okay, and the only way you're going to do that is by split testing. Okay, I got to drill that in your guys' head. It's so important to do split testing. But another thing is, when you're doing split testing, this is the other fatal mistake that a lot of people do. They'll run two variations, and they'll run a little bit of traffic, a little bit of data, and after an hour of running traffic, they'll be like, you know what, landing page A over here does better than landing page B over here. You got to give it some time. You got to give it some real data, some real visitors, some real time. You got to let the numbers level out. Okay, so don't just jump the gun, because then that's not really split testing. That's just making assumptions, and you're just kind of gambling at that point, rolling the dice and seeing which one does better. You want to just keep improving. Okay, so run some thorough traffic, do some thorough test, find the winning landing page, take that winning landing page. For example, this one's the winner because the column is on the right side. Now you might want to take this identical landing page and maybe swap out the image right here. Instead of this iPhone, you might want to use an Android or whatever, and let those two battle it out and see which one does better. So ultimately, you're just improving and improving and improving, and you're just squeezing out as much improvement as you can. And that's really the secret to making a lot of money online. I know personally, I split test like a madman. I split test way more than all the other marketers that I see. Okay, a lot of people come to me, and the only metric that they look at on their landing page is their click-through rate. That's crazy. You gotta know everything about it. You gotta know where visitors are clicking, what are they doing, what what landing page would do better if it had a different color, a different font, a different image, a different call to action. But there's so many different things you can test. Trust me on this. You gotta test. The only way to really make money is just testing. There's no way around it. I don't care what anyone else says. The people that make a living doing this stuff, they're the ones that are constantly testing and improving. Okay? So just do that, man. Split test like crazy. Run test. Make it happen, you know what I mean? Like, don't be lazy. Seriously, don't be lazy. So this is a site, Visual Web Site Optimizer. There's a whole bunch of these sites. Here's another one. Optimizely basically does the same thing. You know, you can visit these sites and get more information. Here's another one, AB Tasty. And you can even see, like, this is a big website, but it says the easiest A and B. This is supposed to be testing, but they're missing the letter right here. So it's funny, even these big sites, they have mistakes. You know what I mean? Which is another good point. Don't be so occupied with trying to be perfect when launching a landing page. Just get it out there and run some real traffic to it. Don't make assumptions in your mind that you think, oh yeah, if I do this, this will make the page better. You don't really know until you gain experience, okay? And the only way to gain experience is by testing, okay? There's so many times where I'm like, oh, you know what? This image right here will look, I know this image will kick ass on a banner or on a landing page. And I slap it up and it does horrible. And then, you know, something that I didn't think would do good does incredible. So you got to really test, man. You just don't make assumptions. Let the numbers tell you the truth, okay? The numbers don't lie. So go ahead and, you know, visit these sites. There's a ton of them. All of them had, you know, different price points and services. You don't have to sign up for this stuff, okay? But you can if you want to, you know, added edge on your competition. You could just go ahead and run 2 landing pages starting out, okay? You know, let's say you're running a few different landing pages. One landing page stands out. Take that one, run it. Do duplicate pages of that landing page, but just change small variations on each one. Let them go head to head and see which one does the best, okay? But you have to test. But anyhow, I'm going to cut the video short now. Check out these sites. Do what you got to do. Split test. All right? I'll catch you guys in the next one.